Hello chess lovers, Shadhok chess home. Gelfand Chess challenge, Nihal Sarin versus Praggnanandhaa, Ramesh Babu. Nihal played white and start e4, and Praggnanandhaa played black pieces. c5, Sicilian defense, knight f3, d6, knight c3, and knight to f6. And Nihal played e5, an interesting move, and Prague captures on e5, knight captures e5, and a6, g3. Here queen d6 attack the knight, and knight on c4 attack the queen, queen to c6, and spoiling white's rook to rook position. So rook to g1, and bishop to g4, and bishop e2, and ace5 by Prague. Knight e3 attack the bishop, knight bd7, and f3, and bishop save to ace3. Again f4 is played, and Prague play not the best move, but e5, and bishop f3 attack the queen. Now e4 and attack the bishop. Here Nihal played knight captures, and win the knight, as the queen is on c6. So played d3, and Prague played f5, and d into e4, and f into e4. Bishop captures a pawn with the check, and g6 is played, and bishop to g4 attack this bishop, castle, queen side, and Nihal, and Prague played bishop d2, and bishop to bishop g7 attack this pawn, and bishop captures bishop. So rook takes bishop on h3, and queen to g4 attack the rook on h3, and rook captures an important pawn, and enters the second rank. Sorry. So castle by queen side by Nihal, and bishop to d4 is played, and good move, and taking center, and c3, and it is a slight mistake by Nihal, and weakening king side, and bishop into e3, bishop into e3, and queen to a4 by Prague. Nice attack on a2 pawn, and here also checkmate. See, here is rook, so checkmate threat. So you Nihal must save it, and rook to d2, and rook into rook, bishop into rook, and queen captures on a2. So queen is coming, and the king position not good. So rook to e3, attack this pawn, and e4, and here queen back to d5, save the pawn, and bishop to e3, and queen to f5, challenge the queen, and trying to connect get connected the pawns. Queen back to e2, inaccurate move, and a knight to b6. This knight is coming, and the rook is open now. And here Nihal tried to attack the queen, g4, queen back to d, and it's a good move, best move, and into d5. And here is a first blunder is made, and mistake. Rook to d1, exchanging the major pieces. So Prague is happy to exchange queen into d1, queen d1, and rook d1, king d1. So here Prague is going to end game with knight versus bishop. It's his favorite. So knight enters to c4, and attack the bishop, and the pawn on b2. So Nihal is forced to save the pawn, and king to d7, b3, and knight back to d6, and king to a2. Here slight inequal moving 5. Here Nihal can get a draw position by exchanging the pawns, but Nihal played king to e3, and here king e6 and b4 is played, trying to exchange the pawns, and king back to d5, and black is already winning position. Bishop d2, and Indian shows it is a -4 point for black, and knight to c4, check, and here I'm creating a passed pawn as a5 and ba5 and knight a5, and the bishop, it is the last mistake, bishop e3, and here the pawn advances to the queen. So here the knight comes, and see the pawn is coming, and the bishop will be lost, and here is this pawn is so unavoidable, and it will remain on the board. And here is exchange, we see, and king, and protects the keeps the pawn, gets the pawn, and here move number 46, Nihal Sarin resigned. So a nice endgame play by Praggnanandhaa, and thank you for watching this game of Gelfand Challenge, and to Indian chess prodigy. They are playing high level chess